Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Tyrone Tracy now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard mark. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he ran. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. His first throw is an interception. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
First play, Fields letting it rip. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Play action, Fields. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Zone read give here to Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here starts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. It's on target to Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Throwing on first down. It starts. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind one.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Dart gonna throw again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Rolling out to his left. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap to Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Fields now on third. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
He has it at the 13. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Now Dart. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Over to Robinson on the sideline and caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Jump off, caught by his back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Picked up at the 38. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
331, 331. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Fields on 1st down. He's got Smith again. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Nice instruction. Trips clear.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Here we go. We're good. All right.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Fields on 3rd. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. On 1st down, here's Dart. On the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Dart out of the shotgun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kate, you know, it's one thing to make some mistakes as a young quarterback out the gate in your rookie season. We're getting to the middle part of the season now, and one thing you do not want to be, you do not want to be a mistake repeater.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, he's the throwaway.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Adebo's got it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Payton, neither 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
18 card, 18 card, 19 right. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurry.
Dart resetting here after the pick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Don't jump. Ready? Delta. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Gano ready to send this away. Adoree Jackson now to return it. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Fields out of the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Outright, Cooper's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Here we go, son.
From the red zone now. Rose caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out at halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. One play action with Darts. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
Let's go now.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Throwing on first down. It starts. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
Darts back to throw. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35. Dart gonna throw again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart. No good. The pass goes incomplete.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Because only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so